Fast.
Okay, fast, yes. Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Esto es, la lección de hoy es sobre los artículos y el género. The gender. So is it masculine or is it feminine? And how do we know? Sign for feminine, sign for masculine. So we're going to learn a couple of rules today in this class about how we know if things are masculine or feminine. And some of them you already know.
Chico.
No, caramba, tú eres un chico, ¿ah? Bueno, la primera regla aquí, esto es inglés, espera. La primera regla es que si la palabra termina con O, es masculino. Si la palabra termina con A, es
Femenino.
Muy bien.
It should be feminina.
Es femenino.
That's true.
Okay. Si la palabra termina con... I'm having trouble today.
Sí, señora.
Con A, es femenina. Bueno, entonces, the other thing that we need to learn today is determinate and indeterminate articles. This is just like in French, not at all like in English, because in English we just have one article. The. Pretty easy. In French we have le and la, right? That's what this is over here. Okay? And then we have un and une. Huh? So in Spanish, if I want to say a guy, I would say un chico, not un. That's French. I would say un chico. If I wanted to say some guys, I would say unos chicos. A girl, una chica. Some girls, unas chicas. Got that? La segunda regla aquí es que la mayoría, take a guess what that word means?
Majority.
La majority. La mayoría de los nombres means nouns. Okay? De los nombres que terminan en O, R, M, A, N son masculinos. So when you see a word that ends in O, R, M, A, and A, N, that's going to be a masculine word, most probably. And like any language, there are always exceptions. Y la mayoría de los nombres que terminen en dad, tad, sion, on, hombre y con Z son femeninos. Okay? And here we have some examples. So, el color, el problema. How many times have you heard people say problemo, no problemo? Have you heard that?
Yes.
I hear it all the time.
Right.
When you hear that, please correct the person because there's no such word. It's problema. Okay? And even though problema ends with an A, we know that it is actually a masculine word because it ends with MA. Okay? Here we have some exceptions, and unfortunately, there are always exceptions to every rule. And here's the first exception. So you already know this because I've mentioned this to you at the beginning of the class. Dia is a masculine word. Yes, Jeremy.
I usually translate something from French to Spanish.
Okay, so if the word is feminine in French, does that move over to Spanish, and does it make it feminine in Spanish? Absolutely not.
Really?
No, it doesn't work that way. So that would be really cool if languages worked that way, but it doesn't. So un dia, this is an exception. It ends with an A, but it's a masculine word. For example, if I say buenos dias, you see this O indicates that this word here is masculine. So you can't say buenas dias. You have to say buenos dias because dia is masculine. You learned that at the beginning of the course. Mapa is masculine. Lapis. So you learned that the Z, a word that ends with a Z, is probably going to be feminine, like la paz, peace, or la voz, your voice. But lapis means pencil, is an exception. El jardín, un reloj, la radio ends with an O, but it's feminine. So mano, your hand, and this is not an exception. This is la cama. Oh, I see, because of the MA, but it is feminine. So some of the exceptions for now that you must remember are just dia, this one here, mano, this one here, because we're going to be doing an exercise in a minute on page 98 with the body parts, and mapa over here, and lapis. Otherwise, we will just learn the exceptions as we go. Next year when you continue learning Spanish, or whenever else in your life you continue learning Spanish.
I just think of the
Okay,
word.
so, el amigo, la escuela, una escuela, el color, un color, el problema, un problema, la compañera. Jeremy, ¿qué es una compañera?
Companion.
Companion, a buddy. El compañero y la amiga. Okay? You have to also do the bottom part. Check out what the words mean. La ciudad, so the city. La electricidad. La constitución. La silla. ¿Qué quiere decir silla?
What's here?
Oh, a chair.
A chair, muy bien. La puerta. ¿Qué quiere decir puerta?
Door.
Door, muy bien. La ventana. ¿Qué quiere decir ventana? The window. La libertad. That's easy. Liberty. El lápiz, ¿ah? El lápiz. Y el profesor. Y la profesora.
Oh, what's the difference altogether? I'm catching up, baby. I'm on 1. And then I'm on 2 now, yeah. 1 is already done.
Okay, Jeremy,
Yeah.
you want to not broadcast your progress to the whole class? All right. Now, guys, on the next page, all right, so on page 26, if you open up your book and take a look at page 26.
What are we doing page 25 first?
Hang on a second. I have to change my city's upside down here. Okay.
Do you do 25?
Yes, but you need to first look at this. Okay? So, okay, aquí tenemos la ciudad. So here we have the city. Y en esta ciudad hay edificios, there are buildings, personas, cosas, y tenemos que descubrir, we have to discover, hay que descubrir si estas cosas son masculinos o femeninos. So, according to what you've already learned, las tres reglas, o las dos reglas, ¿quién puede decirme si un avión es masculino o femenino? I just gave it
Yeah,
away. I
you
just
said
said it.
it.
Caramba. Okay. Let me see. Farola.
Femenino.
That's a street light.
Femenino.
Femenino. La farola. Calle. Now, calle, how are you going to know about that one? Unless, because calle doesn't fit into any of the rules that you've learned. So how are you going to learn if calle is masculine or feminine? Well, you're going to have to check it up, eh? You're going to have to look at it in the dictionary. I can tell you it's la calle.
I knew it. It's on the
La calle. So, what you have to do on page
Oh, it's already
25, you have to pick 9 items from this page and just discover if they are masculine or feminine. But I want you to pick items that are not obvious to you, whose words you don't know. For example, if I looked at this one here, policia, would you know what that word is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know what that word is, I have a problem. Auto de policía, police car. Taxi, everybody knows what taxi is. Gato, you've already learned. Pero, you've already learned. Bicicleta, you know. What? Moto, you know. What about this one? Semáforo,
The light.
the traffic light. Are you going to remember that?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna ask you the other class.
Estación gasolinera. Is that masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
La estación. Muy bien. Hotel. Is that masculine or feminine?
Masculino.
Masculino. El hotel.
Señora.
Bandera is a
Bandera. La bandera is a flag.
What's fire?
La iglesia.
Is fire photo?
Fire is fuego.
Oh.
Fuego.
Fire? Why is it called semáforo?
Semáforo.
Semáforo. Oh.
Semáforo. That's the name. All right. So, I would like you to choose words from this page whose meanings are not immediately apparent to you so you can learn a little bit. And that's the lesson on genders.